Hi. Well, this is going to be interesting because, welcome to my home, by the way. I'm going to be doing a crafting video with you today on fall stuff. I'm not a crafter. I'm a wannabe crafter. I have a lot of stuff, but I don't sit down to do it. I've done my dolls and stuff like that, and my craft room is full of dolls. So I had to haul everything out here and prepare myself to be able to do this. So please bear with me. I don't know, if I have everything I need. I may need to turn you off for a second and come back. My name is Denise. I'm doing everything backwards. Some of the things that I have to show you are Temu, some of them are not. But what I'd like to do is make a few fall decorations. My table is really small. It's probably, I'm gonna say 2.5 by 5. So what I have to do, I'm gonna be doing with small space. And I haven't really worked that out, so please bear with me as I do. Hopefully we'll be able to get it done. Well, we will get it done. I just don't know how good it's going to look. The first thing I want to do, if I can find what I need, hold on here. I have this sign that's broken, and I want to fix it. See, it says gather, but it doesn't, the R is broken off. And I have it over here. Hold on just a sec. I'm going to turn you off for just a sec. Hi, I'm back again. It's a good thing that I left when I did. I turned my glue gun off by accident. And no, I can't find the piece that I need. But we are gonna muscle on. We're gonna do it anyway and do something else. I had a couple of things planned. What I'd like to do is I have these little guys. I have 8 of them, and I'd like to make napkin rings. And if I find that I can while we're doing this, or maybe, I don't know, let's just see what we come up with. I have a basket. Since my table is so small, I do want to do a centerpiece, and this basket is what I think I'm going to do it with. I don't have enough stuff to do the insides too. I do have some things to do it with, but bags work really well, paper bags, to crumple them up and then to take up some dead space. When I went to Dollar Tree this last time, and I shared with you, I got some pumpkins, and lo and behold, I had some gourds in the garage that I had. So I've got enough to do something with. And I have, oh, here's another gourd. And I have some pine cones. They're different sizes. I wish you guys were here because you could do it with me. There's some pine, but I'm going to save that for a Christmas craft. This is a peach, and I may go ahead and put it in there. I don't know. It's going to be an arrangement. And there are these guys. I'm actually not sure what they are, but they're really cool looking. And I'm going to put them in the arrangement too. I have a few of those. And I have these beautiful, well, I have some fall type grape leaves, where they have the fall colors. I'm going to use those. And on the floor. Come on now. Isn't that lovely? I have 2 of these. So I think what I'm going to be doing is doing this for like a portion of the front of the centerpiece. I have some, where's my burlap ribbon that I had? Oh my goodness. You're going to find out how disorganized I am. Hopefully I have some friends among you that will identify with me. Where's my burlap ribbon? I had it just a minute ago. Oh, look at these guys. I got these guys too. Aren't they cute? They're both scarecrows. And I'm thinking I can put these in the centerpiece also. It's going to be a busy centerpiece, I think. So maybe what I should do is secure them first. And maybe I don't need all this paper after all. I know I'm going to need some. This is one of my favorite baskets, so I better not mess it up. I better not. His pitchfork is kind of messed up, so I probably should glue that. I had to buy a glue gun because my other 2 went away. I have no idea where they are. And that's why I had to wait to do this, because I had to wait for my glue gun to come. You know what? Maybe I'm going to do this with just one, because he's on a base and I can put him in front of the arrangement rather than sticking him in there and we can't see anything. Wow, he's all crooked. I'm not going to ask what he's been doing. Okay. This guy's really cute. He's got a sunflower on his pants and he's all straw. I'm going to put him in the arrangement. I'll probably put a drop of glue on him so that he'll stick and won't fly around. I probably need another stick of glue. I forgot. You kind of need to put 2 in there to begin with. Oh, you know what happened? I was getting ready to shoot this, and the tripod broke and fell, the new one that I got. So before I got on with you, I got back with Temu, and they gave me a refund on it. It was one that had all kinds of bells and jangles, and I'm just using my old one, and I think that that's probably the answer, is the little ones are the best ones. Okay, so there he is. And I think what I probably need to do is to cut off some tags. Now some of these are shiny and I don't know that I like them as well as just the ones that look natural. So I'll probably put the shiny ones down below and put the natural ones more to be more visible. Let me see. Where's the other shiny one? There was a white one too. Oh, here it is. Oh, how's your week been so far? Mine has been okay. I'm going to share with you something, and I'm not trying to share something that's sad, but it is sad in a way. It's not really, because I've been following this gal that has had she's had a journey with cancer, and she died on the 5th. And she was very young, left a couple of babies and a husband that loved her very much. And I had a brother that died of cancer, and it's such an insidious disease. It's a horrible disease. And something that she wanted everybody to know is that she did not succumb to cancer. She beat cancer, because once her body wasn't working anymore, the cancer was dead. So she beat cancer. Praise the Lord, she did. And they've been very, very unselfish to share their journey. There are so many of us that have no idea what that journey looks like, and I hope that you don't. It's a very difficult one. And to have what they had together for the time that they did, it was pretty amazing. And I feel very blessed that I got to share that time with them. And I was one of many thousands of people that followed them. There were thousands of people that followed them. So, I'll never meet anybody face to face, and that's really okay. I mean, it's not about that. But it's about getting to pray for them and getting to pray for peace and getting to be a part of something much bigger than yourself. I'm putting some glue on the back of these to just kind of secure them. I hope you're okay with what I told you. I wasn't trying to be a downer. Those things are kind of a guarantee in life that when you take your first breath, you have a guaranteed last breath someday. And we don't really talk a lot about death because it's kind of a forbidden or taboo subject. Okay. Do you think pine cones should go in a fall thing? I guess that's kind of up to me, isn't it? I just don't want it to look unfallish. I do want to be able to use this during the year, and I think I can. So that's kind of what we're doing so far. What do you think? I think it's going to be okay. I bought these leaves from Temu, and I bought them a long time ago. And I thought, well, when fall comes, I'll figure out what to do with them. And they're really pretty. They range from green to red to, see, there's green ones. There's red, and there's yellow and orange. And I was thinking of kind of interspersing them in here. I think this is one of the best buys I've gotten off of Temu. I love these leaves. They give you so many options to do so many things. And you don't need a whole lot of them to make a statement. Stick that under there. That one kind of fell down. When I get them placed where I think they ought to be. This is such a special time of year. We have so much to be thankful for. and being able to share it with you guys. I feel like I'm sharing it with my friends. I've had some pretty alone Thanksgivings here lately. Life has changed a great deal. And I'm not sure I'm happy with all the changes, but I can't do anything about that. I can continue to be grateful for what we do have. See, here's one of the green ones. It's really pretty. So this is what I was thinking, you know, interspersing them in with the pine cones and I mean, not the pine cones, but the gourds. Like I said, I wish you were here because you could tell me. You kind of are. We could have quite a party, huh? You know, I love your comments so much. And one of the comments that I love so very much is hearing you say, it's kind of like sitting at the kitchen table with you while you do your makeup or while you have coffee or just visiting. And that blesses my heart so much. It really does. I want more than anything to make a difference. And if I can make that kind of a difference, I'm very, very, very blessed. So keep the love and the comments coming. If you know someone that might enjoy this page too, please share it with them. Remember the 500 our giveaway for 500 subscribers. I'm thinking will be the person that subscribes has the most subscribers that they brought on board. And we can keep track of that. That would be no problem. I thought about it a long time because I thought, you know, maybe I need more pine cones. Or at least one more. I don't have any way to keep track of exactly who is number what. And this way, we can build our channel, and I believe it is our channel. It's not my channel, it's our channel. It's something that we are building together, and I want it to be yours too. Wouldn't be anything without you. And I believe that God's brought this to me, and I'm really, really excited about that. I don't know about you, but sometimes you get to that point where you wonder what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And when you're older, it's like, okay, I've raised my kids. I'm not working outside the home anymore. I haven't for a long time because I'm disabled. But for those of you that have had a long career and then you've retired, it's kind of like, okay, what's next? I don't think that's going to go in there. I found this ribbon. It's a brown ribbon in my ribbon drawer. And I want to find that other burlap ribbon because that's perfect for what we're doing. Oh, here it is. Look, isn't that pretty? And it has some wire in it, so it'll help me to put together what I'm trying to do. Having a chance to do this with you is a huge blessing. And whatever it's for, if it's for a day, a week, a month, a year, I'm willing. And I want you to know that this is, you guys have been, ouch, that burns. You are a blessing to me. So, you know, in arrangements, you kind of see ribbons all over the place. They're not just at the front. That's what I'm trying to do here. I don't want to get it too busy, but I don't know. I guess that I'm just kind of that way. There's one. I'll put another one on here, and then we'll work around the edges and use the sunflowers. Do you guys have special things that you do for Thanksgiving? We used to when my kids were really young. Well, not even when they were really young. They've been, I think when I got hurt, when I had the spinal cord injury, that's when things really started to change. You know, it's always been mom is in charge of all this stuff. And when I couldn't be anymore, the other ones didn't really want to pick up the slack. So we've lost a family tradition that I think is so sad. But they'll figure it out, you know. They will figure it out, and they'll have their own family traditions that they do. And life will go on. But Thanksgiving time was a time when we would find people that didn't have anywhere else to go. And I had glue on my finger. And we'd gather them all up. And sometimes we'd have just one. Sometimes we'd have 4 or 5 people that were extras. It was extra family. And at that time, I had a huge dining room. We just had fun, you know. That's what it was all about, was being thankful and being a blessing. I wonder what this would look like if I took, these look kind of bare and naked. What if I took and put a leaf in there? No, that's not going to work. But what I do have is I have some of this stuff. Maybe I can incorporate this in the bows. It kind of looks like holly, but it's got the fall colors in it, so maybe that'll work. I'm gonna have to figure out my tree situation. I normally have my tree up at Thanksgiving time. I have to drag all that stuff in. I have more Christmas stuff than I have normal stuff. I could probably have a tree up all year round and be quite happy. So at Thanksgiving time, we can think about all the things we have to be grateful for, and the warmth of the Christmas tree, and the warmth of people that we love. I think that's going to look okay. There's one of them. Can you see that right there? It's coming together okay. I'm impressed. Sometimes I have to back off because sometimes more is less, and I have to remember that. I tend to overdo it sometimes. I don't know anything about more is less, though, really. I've always been a gatherer. And I collected before I knew what collecting was. I'm sure that you're just like me, that if you look back and you think of things that you've thrown away, what they're worth today, it's amazing. I found a cuckoo clock in the trash once. It was beautiful. All it needed to have done was the weights put on. And it was perfect. Somebody wanted it more than I did, though, I think. They came in and took it right off my wall. So it was probably worth a little bit more than I even thought it was at the time. It's funny how you remember some things and some things you don't. Or some things will make an impression more so than others. Okay. So what I'm thinking is to put ribbon around the basket and then have the flowers, one on the bow and maybe one in here. I don't know. They're kind of big. It almost looks good just the way it is. Maybe I could do something else with the ribbons. Let me get this glued in. If I don't get it glued in, my cats are going to tear it apart. They may tear it apart anyway, the little lovely things. What do you think? I think it looks pretty. It looks like fall. It looks like Thanksgiving. I really like it. I think I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah. I can't do thumbnails right now. I just don't know what's happening with my account. On the 11th, I should have the ability to do some things that I haven't done. I hope so anyway. I got to drink something. Hold on. Thank you. Well, let's see what we can do with these guys. If we put a leaf, I want to keep them kind of simple because they are, after all, kind of like napkin rings, so they're going to get tossed around, I'm afraid. What if we did... I'm going to, as time moves forward, set a Thanksgiving table for you to show you what my Thanksgiving table will look like. I have some pretty red dishes, and we don't use them except for, well, we haven't used them. Not really. But I have to tell you that since I started this channel, this is normally not a healthy time of year for me. And for several years in a row, I've been sick this time of year, and sick enough that I couldn't do anything. Sick enough that I was in the hospital a couple of times. This is the time of year that I got COVID the first time. And, oh, where is that stuff? Where did it go? Oh, here they are. We've got to do that garland too. Remember these bows, those are from Temu. And there's more of this stuff and more of the leaves. And these are the pieces for the garland that we're going to put together. Since my spinal cord injury, there's really weird things that happen to my body. I don't know how to explain it. The doctors don't either. It just does. And I wind up sick. And I don't think that's going to happen this year. And I'm so grateful. So very grateful. So I'm going to cut just a little bit of this stuff. And I'm going to glue it on the leaves. How's that? That looks pretty good. Except that it didn't stick. Do I want to use that like... Maybe I could make a garland out of these. I'm afraid that as napkin rings, they're just going to get torn apart. I could glue them all together and make a wreath, sort of. That's what we're going to do. Okay, we can do that. Nothing is cast in stone. So if it doesn't go all the way around, it could be like a spray on the wall. Come on and dry. Then I can put some more flowers at the place where this gathers. Like put some more leaves here. I feel like I'm kind of doing this on my own, and I really want you to be involved, and it makes it kind of hard. Because you're there and I'm here, you know? I wrote in the community section about some things that I kind of wanted to do, And I had one of my sweet subscribers respond to me, but I haven't heard from anybody else. What do you think about, I mean, I'm going to do a try on with the clothes that I hauled just recently. I have a closet full of Temu clothes. What would you think about me doing a try on with those things? And, you know, the ones that are available, I can link them for you. And I can show you how I wear them. You know, the accessories that I use. What do you think of that? I kind of think that might be fun. I forgot how much glue these things use. Oops, that doesn't look right. There are a couple of these berries. They're styrofoam, and they kind of come apart. So they're white, but I have Sharpies. I've got a whole set of them. One of my quests to be artsy craftsy. And I'll fill in the spots that need to be filled in. I am so open to ideas and new things to do. I'm open to trying to bring things on board that are a joy to you and to others, that we can do together on the channel. Or, you know, you came to me because of Temu, and I get that. I honestly can't do Temu hauls every day. I think, reasonably speaking, if Temu doesn't bring me on board as an influencer, I think they will up the road, but I don't know. There are some things that I got limited with, and I told you about that right off the bat, that for some reason I didn't get, I didn't pass their identity thing. And the 11th will tell quite a bit, because the 10th of October is when I first signed up for YouTube, and that's when I failed the two-step verification. I've tried and tried and tried since then to do things. There are some things I can do and some things I can't do. Like I can't do a thumbnail. And my links don't highlight. And that's one of the things I have to be able to do for Temu. They want highlighted links. And I get that, you know. They have certain criteria. I know that the hauls that we do are good. And I think that I'm what they want. I guess it doesn't matter so much. Oh, goodness. Are you in the way? You need to get down. Come on. Get down. Get down. Thank you. That was Milo. She's the mother of the two babies that I have. It takes a while for this stuff to set. I don't want to get anything on my clothes. I've got to cut some more of these. Are you bored silly yet? You know, you could do this. No, no, no. Quit eating stuff. A lot of these things I had hanging around. I've been reading about junk journals, and I honestly don't understand the purpose of them. I mean, why would you want to do something out of junk? But I thought, wow, I got a lot of that. Maybe I should do a junk journal. I don't know though. I don't think I'd like it. I don't think that I would like doing it. I don't think I'd like having it. But I guess that's because I don't understand the concept of it. I think I'm supposed to throw away junk. I think. I had to get to a point in my life when I had kids at home. There were so many of them. I tried really, really hard to have nice things for them, and part of having nice things for them was collecting secondhand stuff and being very careful about what we had. Okay, I'm going to put some ribbons on these, I think. What should I put on there? Red? This is the way it's turning out, so it's going to be kind of a... I have to work on it some more to get it round. But I could hang it like this. Maybe on top of a picture. Oh no. Maybe what I'll do is just make a bow. I'll see what that's going to look like. This is a brown grow grain ribbon. I haven't made bows with glue, so this is a new thing for me. I'm sorry if I'm not doing this so you can see. I'm not trying to be more glue. I hope this isn't an epic failure. I want you to be happy with my content, and I think about that a lot, you know? I think about what I can do to make things fun for you and make you want to come back. And I hope that, you know, as time moves on, that'll be something that you can, you know what, maybe that burlap rug would be better. I don't know. This is okay, but the burlap is certainly more like fall. This is the brown ribbon. Whoops. You know, adding that. I'd be adding more than that, but that or the burlap. You know, I see that how Facebook draws me, different things about Facebook. What are the things that draw you in about Facebook? What kinds of things do you watch? What drew you to, I guess, to my page? Have you been watching Temu hauls for a while? Temu is such a neat concept. We've lived through times where money was pretty abundant when, if you're my age, when I was young, I don't know if money was an issue or not, but I think there was more of it than there had been because of the Depression and the war and stuff like that. And I kind of felt like what happened to kids then was because there was more money. A lot of times parents got involved in, you know, having friends and parties and things like that that they couldn't do before. And I kind of felt, well, the way I felt doesn't necessarily mean that's the way anybody else felt. And I know some of you have had awesome lives when you were young. I was reading about one of you in particular that you just had such a sweet life when you were young. I'm not saying that you haven't had trials as you've gotten older, but you were sharing about game nights and things that you did as a family. I didn't have that. And then the sibling that I had, didn't stay very long. He passed away when I was just turned 13. And really, I think the concept of family just kind of went away. It was very hard. And I went on to create my own family, and I tried to blend those things in. But by that time, money wasn't real abundant. I decided to get married when I was very young and have babies, and a lot of people in that generation did. Those choices were not, ouch, good choices. I would never change it. I have this amazing son that's just 17 years older than me. Um, it kind of changed the course of what might have been. But I think I was talking about money. And we've gone through generations of have and have-nots. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sad about the have-nots. Learned a lot about doing with, you know, what we had. I've glued my poor fingers together. And this stuff isn't just like super glue, it's hot. Anyhow, I kind of got this bow done. I'm afraid my rambling is probably going to chase you away. I don't know, maybe this isn't going to look right. I don't dislike the way it looks now. You can put that at the top of a picture, doorway. I can make a few of these because I do have 8. So we'll do with that and save the bow. I did make a bow. Now, are you up for more? This is the Temu little garland that I showed you the other day with the haul. And I want to doctor it up. I want to make it pretty. And this will go across my, what I'm hoping for is to make it so that it'll go across the doorway in my kitchen. So they included twine. I like the look of twine. It's kind of like the burlap. I like the look of burlap too. So here's the twine. And I had told you before that I thought it would be fun to do a piece to the garland. Oh, poo-poos, it's not going to want to go through there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there. See if that helps. I think wax is what works best. I happen to have a wax warmer that has wax in it. That's way over there. Okay, Denise, what are you doing here? These poor people want to see more than just you digging around here. Okay, so this one's on. And what I was thinking about doing with the bows is putting a bow right here. Like that. just kind of decorate the garland a little bit. And I left enough string so that if I need to put another one on there, I will. I think I hear a cat crying. I wonder why. I always hear cats crying. It's like a mother's ear. You know, you hear your babies crying when you're not even at home. Do you remember that? I have one cat that she absolutely wants to go out. Wants to go out. I don't let my cats out on purpose ever anymore. They're just not safe out there. Not where I am. And I'm in the country. But it's just not safe. And it's not natural issues we've got problems with. We've got problems with somebody that doesn't like animals. So if I go here, I can choose a different type of bow for each one. See, this is what I'm doing. And as I string the garland, I'll have them all kind of put up there in a row. What are we doing time-wise here? Why don't I get this done and then get back to you? It'll be just a second. Hi. Well, it's done. And it's really cute. I put the bows on there. I put one on each side. And I put, you know, I alternated them. So I've got burlap and then red and black, and burlap and red and black. And I think that it's a good size to go across my doorway. This would be a really fun thing for your grandkids to do, or your children. I don't know. I know I have some viewers that are younger, but most of you are about my age, I think, or a little bit younger, but grandparents' age. But gosh, for grandkids or great-grandkids, this would be a really fun thing to do. Very inexpensive. I think the garland was under $2 and the bows were about $2. I think they were $1.79 each. And there's still time, you know, order it and get it. I'll go ahead and put the links in also. Well, we did quite a bit today, I think. We did 3 crafts. Let's see. I want to show you. I'm stuck to the floor. This is one of my dresses. I'm stuck to it. And it's long. Let me see. It's a longer dress. And it's flowy. It has or short sleeves, half sleeves, and it's a raised waist. And it hangs really, really well. And it's the flowy polyester. I love this stuff. You know, some people don't like the feel of it, but I do. I think that it's really nice to have. And I wear black accessories with it. These are the earrings that I hauled last time. They look really pretty. I'll put the link for this in as well. And I didn't cut my head off this time. That's pretty cool. I wanted to thank you so much for being here with me, for helping me with my crafts. So we got my centerpiece done. Another miscellaneous little thing that I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to hang it on the wall by my door and then hang these things down, but I'm not sure. I've done this before with garlands and it looks kind of pretty, but we'll see. And then we did the garland. I know this isn't a Temu haul, but I kind of want to make sure that y'all know that some of these things were Temu and that Temu brought me here. I guess that I need to qualify that and say that God brought me here and used Temu as a vehicle. I so feel that this is such a gift. While I peel the glue off my fingernails, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. If you like my content, please subscribe. Please definitely hit the like. They're down below. Come back and see me. I may not do anything tomorrow, but I'll do it the day after tomorrow if I don't do it tomorrow. We'll finish that small haul and maybe do some try-ons. I have some big hauls coming that we may end up breaking them up into two so that I can have more time with you. I don't want to rush through. And there's some that like have 30 things in it. They're big. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here and for tolerating my kind of da-da-da-da-da-da. I didn't have it very well planned. But I had fun. I think you did too. I hope so. It wasn't hands-on for you, and I wish it were. I wish it were. I wish that you could just all be sitting around the table and we could be chit-chatting and making things. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.